Hello everyone. In this training session, we'll be covering the Grade Master in the Onfinity system. Let's start with the definition. The Grade Master is a framework that defines career paths and role expectations across an organization. It helps establish clarity, fairness, and growth opportunities for employees by standardizing job roles and levels. Let's consider a growing company that wants to define and standardize job roles, responsibilities, and compensation across the organization. Their goal is to ensure fair career progression, consistency across teams, and alignment with industry standards. To achieve this, the company introduces a grade master with job grades like trainee, junior, and senior. Each grade outlines clear responsibilities, the required skills and experience, and a roadmap for employee career growth. This structure helps employees understand where they stand and what's needed to move to the next level, making career development more transparent and equitable. Now let's go through the steps to access and set up the Grade Master. First, you will log into the Onfinity system as the admin. From the main menu, you will navigate to the HR Management folder. Under HR Management, go to General Setup, and then open the Grade Master window. You will then use Click Create New Record to add grade-related details and fill in the necessary information. Finally, use Click Save to store the new grade in the system. For the use case execution, you will log into the system as an admin. You will then navigate to HR Management, then to General Setup, and then to Grade Master. In the Grade Master window, use Click Create New Record. You will enter the relevant details for each grade, such as trainee, junior, or senior. You will then save the record. Now let's see how it works inside the system. This is the login screen, where the admin enters their unique user ID and password to access the Onfinity system. Click on the Login button. Upon successful login, you will be directed to the homepage. Here, you will see various widgets. However, the data within these widgets will only be available after transactions have been completed, since we are currently in the configuration phase. To navigate to the Grade Master, from the menu, you will navigate to the HR Management folder. Within HR Management, open the General Setup folder. Click on the Grade Master screen. In the Grade Master screen, you can now enter all the necessary grade-related details. For the organization, if you want this configuration to apply across all organizations, enter a star. Or you can enter the organization name if it should apply to a specific organization only. For grade code, you can manually enter a code, or you can leave it blank for the system to auto-generate it. For the grade name, you will enter a name for the grade, such as trainee or senior. For the start date, you will define when this grade becomes effective. For end date, enter if there is an end date for this grade. For the probation period, you will choose the unit, which can be days, months, or years, from the list of values. Then, you will enter the duration of the probation period. Again, for the notice or resignation period, you will select the unit, which can be days, months, or years, from the list of values. You will then enter the duration of the notice or resignation period. Once all required fields are filled in, click Save to store the record. To add additional grades, you will simply create a new record for each one by following these steps. You will select the appropriate organization and enter the grade code, or you can leave it blank to let the system auto-generate it. You will then enter the grade name and set the start date. If applicable, you will enter an end date. Next, you will specify the probation period by selecting the unit of days or months or years and entering the duration. You will then define the notice or resignation period, again selecting the unit and entering the duration. Click Save to store the new grade record. You can repeat this process to configure multiple grades as needed. Also, note that if the grade code is left blank, the system will automatically generate it for you. That's all for today's session on how to configure grade masters within the Onfinity system. Thank you for attending.